In today's video lesson, I'm going to show you what is known as CESH, which stands for Contrapuntal Elaboration of Static Harmony. Just rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? Jerry Coker coined that term. Jerry's a good friend of mine, and I love Jerry. I studied with him as a student, and I taught alongside him as a teacher 20 years later. And he's a wonderful guy, wonderful educator. And I call these things moving sevenths, but you've definitely heard this before. This is the basic sound involved with CESH. And what it involves is creating voice leading from a chord within itself. Even though the chord is not changing to a different chord, you're creating this voice leading line, which is very appealing. It's very catchy for the ear, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to just do it on a minor chord for this video lesson. This will give you the basic idea of it, okay? So we're going to start out, I'll do it on tenor, and I'm going to start on D. I'm going to play down a D minor triad. Okay, once you got that, all you have to do is repeat the bottom three notes every time, okay? But we're going to drop the top note by a half step every time. So top line is going to go like this. Okay? And that's just chromatic scale. So I'm going root, major 7, lowered 7, and then the major 6th of the chord. Okay? So let's do it together. I'm just going to play the chromatic part. 1, 2, 3. Okay, simple enough. Let's play just the lower part. So we're going to go A, F, D. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Let's put those two pieces together. Okay, so remember, we're adding in that chromatic scale with that repeated A, F, D. Here's what it's going to sound like. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Sounds really cool. It's actually very easy to do, but it sounds complex. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to do it a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when you arrive at that beat, you could have it where the chord has changed to a G7. That is very common. So you'd have a thing like this. Right there, you'd have the 5 chord. So you can also do it like this, where it would create a temporary suspension on the 5 chord. For now, though, I think we're going to keep it simple, and we're just going to do it over the 2 chord just so you can kind of get a feel for it. And then you can apply it to the 5 later on, where you go from the 2 to the 5 to the 1. So here's what it sounds like. Now, a lot of times guys do these really fast. I'm going to demonstrate. Okay, it sometimes goes that fast. Coltrane, Sonny Rollins, those guys, that's how fast they will do it at times. So, but it's a pretty basic structure, okay? And once your ear gets hold of it, you won't have any trouble with it. So what I want to do now is, let's just